In this Copywriting for Beginners video, we're going to talk about the only 3 things you need to make $3,000 a month as a copywriter. Hi, it's Les again, and if this is your first time on my channel, please consider giving the video a like, give it a thumbs up, and hit the bell notification so I know where to send you more good stuff like this to help you. Now then, copywriting. People tend to overcomplicate this dreadfully. And in fact, in my recipe for copywriting, there's only 3 ingredients which I'm going to tell you about now. If you hold on to the end of the video, I'm going to give you a pro tip that's going to save you hours and hours of time. And I've seen this time wasted many times over. So if you want to save a lot of time, one of my students actually wasted 700 hours on this. Okay, so wait till the end. I'm going to give you a tip that's going to save you a huge amount of time. Okay, so what are the 3 simple ingredients for success in my copywriting recipe? Okay, copywriting for success recipe. The first ingredient is you're most likely going to need some samples. If you're going out for business, you're trying to attract clients, you're going to have something to show your clients. So that's the first ingredient you're going to need. Now, again, the purpose of this video is to stop you overcomplicating these things. So, samples. If you've not yet written for a client, produce a sample for yourself. Write 200 or 300 words on the subject, produce 2 or 3 samples, it doesn't matter. No one is saying you've got to have samples of copy and content that you've written for clients. All you have to have at the end of the day is samples of something that you can say you wrote yourself. So don't plagiarize, don't copy other people's stuff, don't cut and paste from the web. That's a recipe for disaster. Write 3 samples of copy that you've written yourself, and that's your sample sorted out. No more complicated than that. So the second ingredient in my recipe for copywriting success is testimonials. Now, testimonials can be a little bit more tricky than samples, but again, if you write a sample, show it to a friend, get a friend to read it. If he thinks your work is good, get him to give you a testimonial. Perhaps you've got to be a little bit creative at the start until you get, testimonials from clients, which obviously I've got a few of them now. But, why not get a testimonial from someone you know? Just try and make the testimonial relevant to copywriting, and you can use that when you're looking after, going after new clients. And finally, the third ingredient in my recipe for copywriting success is a plan to get clients. You've got to have something in place where you go out and get clients, paying clients who are prepared to pay you for your copywriting expertise. So that's it in a nutshell. All you really need is 3 ingredients for copywriting success. You need some samples to show potential clients, preferably get some testimonials. You might have to be a little bit creative about that at the start. And then obviously you need a plan to go and get clients. And okay, you might say I've oversimplified that, but if you think about it, it really is that simple. Now, what you want to do is you want to avoid overcomplicating this. And one of the ways that people overcomplicate this is they hear that they need a website to display their samples and display their testimonials. Now, while a website is ideal, I had one student of mine who spent 700 hours building a website, and a website that he's not even now going to use for his business. So my advice is don't get tied into the details of this. It can be very simple if you make it simple. So instead of a website, here's my pro tip that I promised you at the start. Instead of a website, just put your samples on Google Docs. Okay, you can get a link from Google Docs. When you're applying for jobs or you're chasing clients, you can link to those samples without the need for a website. A website is not really necessary, okay? So don't get hung up on these things. 3 simple ingredients, as we said, get your copywriting business up and running. Okay, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed my video, as I say, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks for watching. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.